Hey y'all, I'm Leanna Hollis with Faith Lived Out Loud. I promise I'm going to get back outside and film again, but it's a pretty gloomy day. So since I videoed about getting hope on a gloomy day, y'all go back and watch that one. But also, I want to talk to you today about the creativity of God. And I think this can be a fun little video. I'm going to show you things I can't believe I'm going to show you, but hey, it's all about God. Last year, or maybe 2 years ago, I took an art class online from Louise Fletcher. I just love her and her way of teaching. But she talked about the importance of failure. And we'll talk about that again later. But she did say to embrace failure so you can learn from it. Learn what you liked and what worked and what didn't. So over that started a journey of art efforts in my life. Now, not that I haven't already had an art effort in my life because I was a potter for years. But what I came to understand is that we are created in the image of God, who is an infinitely creative God. He created the heavens and the earth. He created the animals, the birds, the clouds, the trees, every plant, every person, our infinitely complex bodies. He created it all. So if we are created in his image, we too are creative. Now, everybody's creative spark that God has given them does not look like mine. And that's a good thing because, we got to have some variety, but also there's some people that do it a lot better than I do. But here's what I found. When we express that creativity, we can experience God in a new way. And that's pretty fun. So I'm going to show you a few things that I've done over the years. Some of these are really old. Some of these are not. And they're just ways I've experienced that creativity that God placed in me. And I'm not showing these for you to think, oh, she's terrible. Well, you may. Or, oh, that's wonderful. But for you to say, if God put that in her and she expresses it in a variety of ways, what creativity did God put in me that I can express in a new way? And I'm saying that because of this. When I've had a really hard day and I'm super stressed, I can come home and paint. And there's no telling what's going to end up on that canvas. But it settles me and soothes me. And it's a comfort to me. And I experience God there because I frequently have to say, now, I don't think this is finished. What do I do next? And sometimes I never do know if it's finished or not. So here we go. This is a really crummy little painting, but it was early on and I was experimenting with impasto and some texture things. So I learned a lot from this. I do not consider it a win, but I did learn from it. On the other hand, this was really fun, and it's just flowers, but I used it as a soother, and I felt so much better afterwards because I love color. Now, this is another thing I did, which was just fun. Lots of colors, different shapes. I can tell a story with this, and so it was fun to me. On the other hand, this was my first painting. And it's kind of wild and crazy, but I like it. Because it was fun and it's bright colors. And doesn't God use bright colors? Yeah. Here's another one of those. This is like on a real canvas. So there's another one. And you can tell I'm getting a little better, but I got a ways to go. But sometimes I like to paint abstract too. So here's a different, I don't know, this light's a little rough on this. Let me turn it down a bit. I don't know, can you tell? It's a different kind of painting. It's very abstract, just lots of layers. There's a cross hidden in there. I can tell a story from this one too. I can almost. And here's one more. And I don't know if it's finished yet or not because it's kind of not to my satisfaction, but I add something to it just about every day and we're getting there, but we're not there yet. So with all that said, oh, I left out pottery. Since it's Valentine's Day, I'll show this one. This is a little cross I made years ago when I was a potter. It didn't sell, as you can see. That's why it's in my house. Anyway, I say all that to say, I've done the wildest and craziest things, including somewhere or other I have some needlepoint I did, but I don't know what I did with it. Anyway, God's put creativity in us, and He has put creativity in you. Now, do not say to me, I don't have any creativity, because if you do, you deny the Creator. You do have creativity. You can do something. And so I pray that you would ask the Lord today, what kind of creativity did you put in me, and how did you intend for me to express that? So I'm looking forward to hearing what you learn and hearing what you do. Send me pictures. I would love that. It takes a lot of courage to show a picture when you know it's not great. But anyway, it is what it is. And I had fun doing it, and that's all that matters. So I'm inviting you along on this journey of creativity, and I can't wait to see what God does. Y'all have a fun and creative day.